This is going to be our lat pull down, and here we use kind of a cheap setup. This is, you know, $10 worth of rope, $25 pulley wheel, and a trio of carabiners and a piece of PVC with a kettlebell hanging at the end of it. You can certainly set this up yourself. All the stuff was purchased at REI except for the PVC and the kettlebell, obviously. If you have access to a gym that has a nice lat pull down station, you can absolutely do that. But don't shy away from making your own, because for not a whole lot of money, this really does pretty well for us. So as Will demos the lat pull downs, you're going to see us using this, and I'll give you a couple of cues about how to translate this to what you would do at the gym. So let's see that. Let's get started. So now let's look at our lat pull down on our cheap setup. So the first thing to notice is that Will's got a fairly straight line from his hands to his shoulders to his hips. Will's got pretty good shoulder flexibility. Some of us are actually going to end up leaning back a little bit. Will you come back a few inches from here? Great. If this is your position, because this is what feels okay on your shoulders, roll with it. Don't force yourself into a position that doesn't feel good. If you are at a gym where you've got a lat pull down station with nice padded bars for your knees to hold you onto the seat, you'll actually be further forward and you're not going to need as much forward lean in this. You're not going to have the same angle. You're going to be much more vertical through the chest. But as long as we're paying attention to the arm, shoulder, torso angles, and we're making the shoulders happy, we're doing pretty well. So I'll have Will go back to his position because he owns this. He's pretty good here. First thing we're going to do is be sure that Will's shoulders stay down. We don't want his shoulders to travel up to his ears. It's going to tell us that the traps up on top are doing the work instead of the lats. And the lats are these big pieces of muscle. Latissimus dorsi is actually Latin for big muscles of the back that are responsible for pulling the shoulder blade down and giving us a lot of stability. They're the things that actually come out onto the sides here. So I'll have Will go through a handful of pull downs. The things to notice for you guys, his pace is really smooth in both directions. Generally, we're doing sets of 5 to 10 to 15 or even 20 of these at a time. So we want our breathing to stay really, really calm, pretty quiet, at least for longer sets. And Will's keeping his shoulders down, and he is pulling that bar just into his chest, right about at nipple height. It could be a little higher, could be a little bit lower, but we're not trying to pull down to the belly. There's very little motion happening through Will's back. He's maintaining just that little bit of curve that he's got pretty naturally. And again, you guys can't see this, but his shoulders are staying away from his ears, which is really the thing we're looking for. In the last one, we should be feeling all that work right through the sides of the body. Those are our lat pull downs. Will, thank you.